and we've tried to continue this every year. And he would like to give you some encouraging results briefly, or a report of what happened in this two-day enterprise session. And then we'll move on to the town meeting.
Thanks, Peter. Well, we were lucky to have about 16 participants, maybe a few more. There's some guys worked out of the room off on the side. On the Foundry, several ideas came out of which 4 seemed to percolate to the top as being projects that would go on and have team support. And one of the projects, well, I'll tell you what the 4 projects are, and then I'd like to introduce the guys that are going to do it. There's a project for a high-altitude aircraft. It would essentially be an analog for a Mars airplane. It has numerous commercial spin-off benefits here on Earth. It's a very interesting program. And there's also a project for a space tug based on using a small ion motor, or perhaps even some other electrically driven motor, such as a, well, I'll have to tell you in a little bit. There's also a project for a chapter video store. And that's the one mostly worked outside the room. Is anybody here that was with the chapter video store project? Okay, we lost a lot of our audience. And there was a latecomer project for called Beanstalk. Essentially, it's to use an aerostat equivalent, kind of like the Raccoon that I'm flying rockets from. And it would be a lot larger platform, though, and actually have a man module and have tourism applications and other such things. And that was pretty much a one-man project, and the guy who was doing that just walked out of the room a little bit ago, so he had to talk for it a little bit. But anyway, let me introduce the guys that are here for their project so they can say a few words about it. Zach Gainsworth, would you come up and tell us about your space tug, please? Just speak for about a minute on it, because these guys are be throwing hatchets at us from behind us.
All right, very brief. Space tug idea, actually I can't take all the credit. I came here with no such idea, and it boiled out of the idea of one of my cohorts back there from the Foundry, who was working on a lunar mission idea. And we kind of trimmed back to a space tug, since that would be far more feasible and more economic at this point in time. The basic idea of the space tug is to put up a very, very simple as possible satellite into orbit that would have enough fuel, either chemical or probably electrical, to move objects from low Earth orbit to higher Earth orbits, and also to change their trajectories if necessary. And this would allow for satellites that were launched yet didn't get into the correct orbit, could then be moved and put into orbit correctly, thus saving millions of dollars on the occasional blooper. It would also allow for decaying satellites to then be reboosted periodically to expand their satellite lifetime. And at this point, we were only looking at having the ability to move objects. We weren't looking at any sort of dexterous ability, since that would be orders of magnitude more complex. That's it.
Just real briefly, Paul Swift was the guy that came up with the Mars analog airplane. It has commercial spin-off applications, communications, a high-altitude aircraft, about 3 of them in succession, can maintain a spot over a city or a given geographic location similar to a satellite, 4-man satellite. And the interesting thing about that is that he has a design for a low-cost development there. There's a similar project called Halo, believe it or not, another company is promoting. But his concept will be a lot cheaper. It's actually going to use a chemical engine with a 3-stage turboprop booster to maintain pressure on the engine. So it's kind of an interesting project. But what we're going to do is we're going to have a web page on the HAL5 website. It'll be under our chapter assemblies page, and we're going to list Foundry and Foundry projects. And everybody can look there and get more information about it. We'll have another Foundry at the 1999 ISDC in Houston. I'd like to welcome people to come and participate. Thank you.